How much you got? Hello? 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 Hello, students? Hello? Anyone can tell me what is the values for IBA? Hello? 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 Hello, students? Hello?
Sir, I'm
Hello?
getting 3.72 into 10 to the power minus 5, sir.
3 point?
728
Uh,
into 10 to the power minus 5.
minus 5. Okay. This is for IB. Get it? Okay. Now you have to find out this values. IC values. You can substitute the values. IC is equal to beta into IB. This is equal to beta is 60. 60 into you can multiply with the this value. 60 into 3.72 into 10 to the power of minus 5. How much will get this collector current? Now you have to find out this.
2.23 into 10 to the power minus 3.
How much you got, Amma? 3 point?
2.23, sir.
Okay. 2.23 into 10 to the power of?
Minus 3.
Okay. Minus 3. Now you have to find out the output. Correct? You have to find out the output. How to apply this? Applying KVL for output terminal. You can like this. You have to apply. This is the output. How to apply? VCC minus VCC minus IC into RC minus VCE minus VCE minus I into RE. Take outside VCE. What is the equation you'll get? VCE is equal to, we can add as VCC minus IC into RC plus RE. You can add as RC plus RE. This values you can substitute, then only you will get the VCE. See here, VCE is equal to VCC is how much? 12 volts minus, you can add as IC is how much you got? 2.23 into 10 to the power of minus 3, 2.23 into 10 to the power of, you can add as minus 3 into RC is how much they given? RC is for 1 into 10 to the power of 3 plus RE is 3 kilo ohm plus 3 into 10 to the power of plus 3. You will get the values for VCE. Okay. How much you got now? You can tell me VCE. How much you got VCE? How much you got? Anyone you can tell me. Hello. Hello, students. How much you got? Tell me first, we'll go to the next topic. Hello. 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 Hello.
Sir, the answer is coming as 3009 something, sir.
3009.
Yes, sir.
Can you check once? 12 minus 2.2. Around 1 minute I will do. 9.8 divided by, you can take it as this is a 1 plus 3, 5, 5, no? 5u plus 6, 6 into 10 to the power of 3 into 60. 60 into 5, 300, 300 into mm, ಹಲೋ ಸರ್. ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರಿ ಸರ್, ಬರ್ತೀನಿ, ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ತಗೊಂತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ಯು ಗಾಟ್? 300 into this previous is 300. 1 minute. 12 minus 2.2, 9.8 into 300. How much you got? 2940, correct? That is, I think you'll get more values. See here. Hello. Hello,
Yes, sir.
students.
Yes, sir.
See here. This will get the more values. 2000 something will get, correct? 2940 will get. This is wrong. I will check and tell you in the class, also in the offline classes. Okay. Now we can go to this. Next is for collector to base bias. Next we can take the voltage divider bias. In the voltage divider bias is also there are 3 terminals: collector and base and emitter terminal. Here, before going to that, for voltage divider circuit, they are connected to the 2 resistor in the base terminal for R1 and R2 in series. If they connected to the R1 and R2, you can apply the KVL for this. When you are connected to the more number of resistor in series, you will get the parallel equation. Here, I will take it as this is, I will take, see here, this is R1 and this R2 is connected to the series. I will take this is for VTH, or I will take the VB. This is equal to, when you will connect it to the R1 connected to the series, what is the equation you will get? R1 plus R2, correct? If
Yes,
there is
sir.
a connected in parallel, R1 into R2 divided by R1 plus R2. See here, this is the circuit they given, voltage divided by a circuit. This is also, before applying KVL for input terminal and output terminal, you have to check these two short circuited, one Thevenin equivalent theorem. While using this, you can take these two are connected in series, R1 plus R2. Now you can apply this voltage can be determined using the voltage divider rule. That is nothing but you can apply the Thevenin equivalent theorem. When you will apply the Thevenin equivalent theorem, this will not be connected R1. Just you have to take this part, this will whole thing you'll get the R1 plus R2 here. Apply this here R1 plus R2. You can apply this VCC R before R1 plus R2 minus R2 into I2. This is equal to grounded. Then you will get the values for VB is equal to R2 into VCC divided by R1 plus R2. See here, this equation voltage divided by a circuit. Again, I will explain in the class how we'll get the values for VB R2 into VCC divided by R1 plus R2, because here it is not possible to write the all the equations. I will show in the classes also. Don't get confused. Okay. Now you can see this in the voltage divided by a circuit also. You can use this VB determined VA. This can be applying the separate KVL for this terminal. You can write as VE minus I into RE. Take outside IE, VE divided by RE will get the values for this. Again, same thing, you can take the values for the next also. For voltage divider bias, you can apply the input and output also. For output, VC is equal to VCC minus IC into RC minus I into RE. Take outside IE or IC in the common terms. RC plus RE will get the balance. This is for VCE. Again, I will explain this. Okay, don't get confused. Hello? Hello? Hello,
Yes, sir.
student. Again, by bipolar junction transistor. Again, in the offline classes, I will show you derivation with example, more example, I will solve you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now we'll go to the introduction to the operational amplifier. In the last semester also we have studied the operational amplifier. Before going to that operational amplifier, we'll see the what is the difference between practical op amp as well as ideal operational amplifier. See here, we can take the any parameter. While taking this parameter in the bandwidth, if there is any bandwidth in ideally infinite and practical op amp 1 megahertz. How it is infinite, I will show you. In this infinity, see here, in the ideal operational amplifier, take that characteristics for diagram, anything, if you're applying to the current or voltages. If you're applying the bandwidth voltage continuously, there is no limitation of this. In the practical operational amplifier, we are using to the operational amplifier IC is pin number 741. Then we'll get the up to 1 megahertz. I can apply the characteristics diagram. More than that, it is not possible to the bandwidth. In the same thing, you can take the slew rate also infinite, and a practical operational amplifier 0.5 volts per microseconds. And also you can, third difference, you can take the open loop gain, that is also in ideal op amp infinite. Here in the practical operation amplifier, you can apply the 2 lakhs up to, and the next is you can go for the common mode rejection ratio. Here also for ideal operational amplifier infinite, ideal operational amplifier also you can apply the infinite, and also you can use a practical op amp for 90 dB. That is 90 dB is nothing but a transistor of beta the values. Okay, in the power supply rejection ratio 0, it is not required for the ideal operational amplifier. It's required for the plus and negative for the 120 and 110 dB for the power supply rejection ratio. In the same thing, you can use input impedance infinite 2 mega ohm, output impedance and offset drips. That is nothing but they are using in the practical as well as ideal op amp in the this operational amplifier. Here you can see this in the practical and ideal operational amplifier. You can see one by one, you will see this one. Here, before going to that, I given to the difference. Sometimes they'll ask for the external also, difference between ideal and practical operational amplifier. Don't get confused for external. See here, in this also, in the operational amplifier, this is a basic schematic IC for the operational amplifier. In the operational amplifier, 8-pin IC, first pin is nothing but if you're connected or not connected, there is no use. And second one is for inverting, and third one is for non-inverting. You can use the 2 and 3 pin is for the input as well as output also. Pin number 6, you can use output. Here, pin number 4 is for VEE, negative voltage, and 7 is for positive, and 6 is output for this, and fifth is offset null. This is the operational amplifier integrated IC for IC number is for 741. Now we can take this in the operational amplifier, how they are using to the application circuit. First one, I will take the peak detector circuit. In the peak detector circuit also, they are using two operational amplifier. They will using the two operational amplifier. That two operational amplifier they are using to the they are connected to the number of resistor as well as number of capacitors. See here how it work for the peak detector. Can anyone tell me that this one? I think previous semester also you applied. I will tell you logic how to take the input and the output. There are two operational amplifier. These two operational amplifier is feedback amplifier. If they are connected to the resistor to this is nothing but feedback amplifier. Suppose you can take the input voltage is 10 volts, where it will go to this diode. Whether we'll get the same output here. Next, it will be charging continuously. After fill the charges, again it will be discharges, and we'll get the outputs. Act as a, this is also peak detector. It will act as a battery. Suppose if you are charging continuously, why they are using in the external examination also it does. You can draw this diagram. Let us consider peak detector circuit shown in the figure. Here they are used for the two inverting operational amplifier. In this two inverting operational amplifier, they are used for the feedback operational amplifier. With the help of feedback operational amplifier, you can voltage, you can drop down, and also you can increases and decreases with the help of capacitor and diode and number of resistors. While taking this is also see here, when you are charging the voltage, if you are applying the input voltage is Vi, some voltages it will be increases. After this again it will be discharges, how much you charge the voltage. In the same thing also it will generate it. Then you can see here also you can these values. See here output only it will be changes to the, this is for peak voltage. See here I will show you here, and in the offline classes also I will explain this again. See here what you have to do during the positive half of the cycle. When the input voltage is positive, then the diode is conducting on. That is nothing but when you are applying the voltage for input voltages, the diode is for on, diode is for the conducting for the on. That is nothing but it will be capacitor is charging. Capacitor is charging to peak of the input voltages. Second, if the when the input voltage is negative during the negative half of the cycle, the diode is for non-conducting. Non-conducting is nothing but capacitor will be off, that it will be capacitor discharges to the load resistor. As long as the discharging time constant is much greater than the period of input signal, the output voltage will be approximately equal to the peak value of the input voltages. Also, this can be achieved by making discharging time constant. RC resistor and capacitor can be made much longer than the period of input signal. RC greater than or equal to 10 times. We will get the almost perfect peak detection of the low level signals. If the peak detected signal has to drive a small load to avoid loading effect by connecting this. See here what the explanation is the given. See here, this is for when you are applying the voltages. Suppose when the applying the voltages, the diode is conducting for the on state, that capacitor will be charging. First point. Okay. In the second point, when the conductive voltage is not applying the capacitor, diode is non-conducting, nothing but it will not be on condition, it will be off condition. Capacitor will be discharges with the help of load resistor. This is for with the help of load resistor. It is much smaller than the 10 times. This is here. When you are applying the input voltages, that will be 5 volts or 10 volts you can take. Then the diode is conducting, that is nothing but it can on state. It will be with the charging for the capacitor. In the same thing in the discharging for the capacitor when you are not applying the voltages. See here, this is the given the peak detector. In the next class, I will explain the comparator. Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
next class, I'll explain the comparator. And in the offline classes also, again, I will explain this one. Okay, don't get confused.
Okay,
Okay?
sir.
Okay, thank you, Amma.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.